guys, a very warm welcome to Motorhoming Adventures.
Motorhoming Adventures.
Absolutely, this is our new channel, and the old one being...
It was offshore and onshore adventures, but here we're going to bring you all things motorhoming, the UK, Europe, further afield, who knows.
Absolutely, and we'll also be bringing across some of our original films that are on our old channel, or motorhoming films of course, and we'll be bringing them onto this channel so you don't miss out.
Absolutely, yeah. So stay tuned. All things motorhoming, technical, trips, travels, you name it. It's great to have you along.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you enjoy the channel, please do subscribe.
Oh, of course. Please do subscribe. And of course, the odd like is good too.
Thank you.
So, for today's adventure in the Med, we thought we would try and find, there's a little medieval village nearby here, which was supposed to be really a pretty little place. So we thought we'd take you up to see if we could find that. Nikki is just there. Bonjour! And is enjoying a cycle in the rather warm weather. Is your bike used to the wrong side of the road?
Yes.
Mais oui!
Mais oui, monsieur.
So, going for a rather warm cycle, but we'll hopefully find this lovely little village and give you a look at that. Come and join us, and might be an ice cream. And on the way out, they even had their own vineyard there at the camp with bottles of red and white Camp Du Domaine vino. In fact, look, there's a few more vineyards. Outrageously priced at 5 or 6 euros a bottle for their local vino. So we may have to try that at some stage while we're here. Well, this is a bit like the Tour de France, isn't it, love?
Oh yes, yeah. I'm the yellow jacket today, except I'm wearing blue.
Bit like the now taking you up this hill. Blimey, we've been going uphill since we left.
I know.
It's like the Alpe d'Huez, I reckon.
I know. I'm sneaking in behind you as part of my tactic.
Ah, a bit of slipstreaming, yeah, like that.
At one point, I'm going to overtake you.
That's it. As the finish line is in sight for chocolate ice cream, I suspect.
Oh yeah.
We must be at the top soon, surely. Oh, look at those glimpses of the sea you're getting through there. Definitely. Yeah, one of these villas would be quite nice, yeah. Cicadas making an awful lot of noise. Listen to those. They're tiny little things as well. When you actually see them, they're quite small, but they make an awful lot of noise. I think it's by rubbing their back legs together that makes the noise. See if we can see one. No. An amazing volume from something so small. And all those prickly pear cactus things. We do not want to end up in a prickly pear, my lovelies.
No. Definitely not.
No. Lovely, these flowering shrubs. The scent in the air is amazing. All the different flowering plants, but a prickly pear there. Wow, look at that. What a fabulous hedgerow. Beautiful. And we're still going up hill. Good heavens. Whoa, and the purple shrub up there looks a bit like perhaps a bougainvillea. Fantastic. perhaps. If you know any differently, do let me know. Look at that lovely little round roof. Wow, I bet that's fun. So I think we're just coming into the bottom end of the little village. It's called Bormes-Les-Mimosas. And they said it dates back to medieval times, so amazing. Look at this. Absolutely lovely. Just loving the flowering part. Look at this tree with those enormous blooms on. Wow. An art shop there, fabulous. Wow, look at that. Beautiful little streets. Isn't it pretty, Rosie? Look at that. Rosie, what have you seen?
Ice cream shop.
Where? Where? Oh, oh yes. Thought you would have seen that. Oh yes, glacé. Crêpe and pâtisserie. Fantastic. Time for an ice cream. Yum yum. Look at that. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Look at that, eh? Apart from doing yummy ice creams, look at that for a view on the terrace there. Wow. We might be coming back here for a bit of evening scram. Absolutely delightful. Nikki, of course, not looking forward to her ice cream, are you at all?
Oh, merci beaucoup.
Now that is worth the climb up the Alpe d'Huez for, isn't it? Well, it wasn't quite. Yes, sun factor gazillion. Definitely the order of the day on the Med. Might have to have a go and look at that little
Shop over there looks exciting.
yes, what's it say? Artisanat. Yeah, looks very
Arts
nice.
and stuff. Arts and stuff.
Yeah, it is. Some bling, right? Wow,
So pretty.
it is, isn't it? Lots of little tiny streets. These beautiful buildings. Just get a sight of the Med there. Just look at that. What a fantastic little village this is. Hopefully, by the time you're looking at the film, I'll have found out a little bit more about the village, which I'll put up on screen. And those claims, I think they said it was medieval, so must be some fascinating history here. Look at the architecture though, it's just lovely. Get a nice shot there, did you? Lovely, wasn't it? Wow, just an absolute feast of colour and intrigue. Look at these little alleyways. A tunnel of flowers there, stunning. You can just get a glimpse in the distance there of the Med. And we're right down in the dip there. So you can see we earned our ice cream without a doubt. Ah, there you go, that might have confirmed my suspicions. Bougainvillea, at least that's what we call it from a UK point of view, but Bougainvillea, excuse my poor French accent. Wow, and the scent is just amazing. With all this colour around you, I bet you can almost smell the smell what we're smelling, guys. Isn't it lovely? Look at that terrace. Oh, there's wow moments everywhere. Imagine sat on there. Absolutely stunning little place. Oh, you get the waft of the scent of the plants is incredible.
Incredible.
They are, aren't they? Yeah. It's like the whole town or the whole village is in a best kept gardens competition. Look at the colour of those on this tree. Wow. Oh, little chapel there. Look at that, what a lovely little door with tiles set over the door threshold. And it's just full of these little paved streets. Wow, what a find. In the camp literature they said it was a village, one of the most beautiful villages in France, so you sort of read that and think perhaps every local attraction is described like that, but I have to say it is absolutely stunning. Right, back on the bike I think. Yeah, a bit of building going on inevitably. Oh, there's an old chapel, there's an old castle or something up there, Raz. Yeah. Let's see if we can find a way up. Prickly pear in flower there, look at that, yellow flowers. Do not get near. It's very prickly. If you suddenly see the film speed up, you'll know that the single brake I'm using to go down these steep hills whilst holding the GoPro, you'll know that my rear brake has failed. Oops. Look at this. Wow. Just every street, look at that down there. Every street is a wow moment. Absolutely stunning. Excuse the slight wobbles as I go slowly up this lovely little street. We are definitely coming back, yes. Be nice for an evening stroll, wouldn't it? It's back round into our ice cream square and the tourist office. Look at these fabulous butterflies all over this plant as well. Aren't they? Bees and butterflies, loving it. quite a few. And we're sort of down there, just over that little inlet there. That's where the Camp Du Domaine is. That just gives you a flavour of how the mountain or how the village itself is set into the hillside here. Wow.
Do you need to put the round windows at the top?
Full of the
Wow.
railings.
Yeah.
And even the bins are beautifully done. Look at that. Bormes-Les-Mimosas. Fabulous. Rubbish with style, eh? We're heading up to the chateau, which sits at the top of the village, which in now 34 degrees, any hill climb is quite thirst making. Excuse the curb cutting in the background. The remains of an old medieval chateau that stands guard over the village. Look at those views into the Med. Olive trees just in the foreground here. And in case any of you are wondering about the name of the village, this plant here is, or a very small tree, is mimosa. Not sure if it grows that much in the UK. If you know any different, drop it in the comments underneath. Yellow flowers in winter. And it's got a whole village named after it. Look at that. Wow. Hi, Nikki.
Hello.
Very quaint indeed, isn't it?
It is.
Very quaint. These little buildings.
The ironwork everywhere is just...
It is, I know, it's just so ornate. All the detail of the buildings is beautiful. Beautiful. Probably said beautiful way too many times, but you guys can see why. Wow.
Those sorts of hats, a little straw hat, baby hat.
What a spot. What have we got in here? Look at this. Isn't this lovely? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little look around Bormes-Les-Mimosas. But we will definitely come and bring you back up here to have a little a further look, because there was rather a lot to see there. But the Mediterranean is calling us. The Mediterranean is calling, isn't it, love?
Oh, the sea's calling. I really need to get in that sea.
Yes. I think that sounds a very reasonable shout. Well, the good thing is we're almost all downhill, down into the bottom of the valley there. All downhill all the way. Well, as we were coming flying out of that village, you must have got so hot following along with the film and the cycle up, we thought we'd bring you down to the sea and let you hear some of those lovely sounds. Look at that. Good, is it? Oh, that's a bit fresh.
It's not really. It's just going to get hot.
Is it chilly, Nikki? Right, did that cool you off? Hopefully it did. And hopefully you can hear me through the microphone unless it's full of water. Don't know whether you can see it, but just going out over there, that looks a little bit 795.